Squad, Joe, listen to this pod show. Worldwide, bro, you know how the vibe go. Facts and law, we give it to you real and raw. Facts and law, yeah, we give it to you real and raw. Real and raw, real and raw.
Yo, y'all know what time it is.
Are we ready?
It's the Facts and Law pod show. We coming to y'all live and direct. Another one.
I didn't know we was going. You ain't give me a heads up.
Hey, I like, man, you
Just
know
so
me,
you gotta
man.
keep on
Let's get it authentic, man. You feel me?
What's
How
up,
you
Joe?
doing?
I'm good, man.
I feel like I ain't been here in a minute. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
just
been a
feel
few-
like,
It's been a few weeks,
yeah,
right?
man.
You know?
For me, it has, you know.
We're in the studio. It's
Yeah,
been a
in the
few.
studio as well.
Yeah. You know, y'all seen, you know what I'm saying, a couple weeks ago we was at Casa de Puros, you know what I'm saying? We had opinions filling in for the boy. He did, you know
That's
what
a
I'm
funny name.
saying? Yeah, but it was good, man. It was good. Shout out to boy Jock, man. He always hold it down.
Thank you.
Yeah. But what's up, Joe?
I'm just interested and happy what we got going today. We got some guests that you want to introduce?
Man, you ain't go through none of you. You ain't go through nothing. He ain't go
Ready to
through.
start.
He ain't go through.
start,
He ain't go through nothing, right? Yo, man. Yeah, right, man.
I'm sorry, because I'm ready to start the show. I might be a little rusty, but no. If this is your first time checking this out, shame on you.
You did.
But please hit the subscribe, hit the like, you know what I'm saying? Share this joint, leave a comment, good or bad. We don't care, because, you know, I don't, but this guy right
I'm
here,
definitely
he
gonna
bring
say
that smoke to
Y'all
you.
know I don't
You
play
say
that.
something out of line, you gonna get checked real fast.
I got time.
Body bag, zip them up. You know what I'm
and
saying?
I tiptoe that line so Instagram ain't gonna block me either.
Yeah.
I cut you up the right way. You feel me? You dig?
So, as I was saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited about today's show. You want to introduce?
Yeah. Let's
ladies?
start. To my left, we have Miss Larice. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. Go ahead and tell the people a little bit about yourself, what you do, and you know, and where they can find you.
Okay. Well, my name is Larice. I am a certified etiquette consultant. I am the founder of Access to Etiquette LLC. You can find me on Instagram at Saint Larice, SaintLureise, Saint Larice.
Nice that. Yeah. All right, and now to the left of Miss Larice, we have Miss Chrisette. Same thing. Tell the people about you, where to find you, and all that good stuff.
Hello. I'm Chrisette. My artist name, because I'm a music artist, is Chette. And you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. You can find me on Snapchat too. And then TikTok. And then, what's the other one? Twitter.
It's called
All
X
the
now,
same.
apparently.
Yeah, it's X, apparently.
Right.
It's called X.
X, yeah.
Yes.
All the same handle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, Chette. And I'm a vocalist, a very good one.
All right.
A songwriter, a instrumentalist. I've been playing violin and viola and piano for 23 years of my life.
Check you out. All right. That's what's up.
And I am a future clinical psychologist. I'm going to school for clinical psychology next semester.
Oh, Lord, another one of those.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can find me anywhere. Look up Chette and you will see my name.
Set love, huh? That sounds like some gang
That's
banging.
right.
Not gang, man.
Need her
Set
to
love.
explain.
You know?
That's right.
You feel
Chette
me?
love.
Set love.
I need
I'm
her-
glad you know what love means.
Come on now. Matter of fact, if
Matter of fact,
it made me think of a movie that I co-directed with my homie Breezy Films. It is the Ignite Your Love, and the young lady that the star of the movie's name is Amor. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So y'all check out Ignite Your Love. It is on Tubi. It's one of them good ones. Y'all
On
go check
Tubi,
it out.
really?
Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
check it out
Yeah.
because Tubi's been very disappointing.
Nah, man. Hey, y'all
Nah,
can't
that's
listen.
lit.
Here's my
Dang.
thing. If you find a movie that you don't like on Tubi, Face says, look, if you find a movie that you don't like on Tubi, keep scrolling because there's plenty good independent
I'm
content. on
Sure,
it. You
you're
know
going
what
to
I'm
find
saying?
something good on
And
there.
another one, since we're going to do this shameless plug, check out Mr. Mata. Mr. and Mata. MRMOTTA. That is my film with my team here. You know what I'm saying? We wrote it, directed it, produced it. We did it all together. You know what I'm saying? So y'all check that out.
Mm-hmm.
It is on Tubi. It's the best
That's
crime
what's
thriller
up.
out of the city.
No, that,
Hands
That's
down.
major.
You did. But yeah, you know.
Major is.
that's awesome.
That's
Congratulations.
major.
Appreciate it. Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
So, What's up, Joe? What you talking about?
I wanted to get to this etiquette.
Yeah, man, go for it, man.
What makes you an expert? Like, what qualified you to be an expert? Like, did you have to go to class? Like, or you just woke up and said, I'm about to be a professional etiquette coach?
Well, I did have to go to class.
Okay.
But it was a spiritual decision. I've been a celebrity fashion designer for years, and I hit rock bottom. Bad stuff happened. I had to change my life, and I came to Chicago with nothing. Had to start all over, and I had to get back out there. I had to meet new people, and I had to study. But I think that what makes me an expert is because I came from the bottom, and I can relate to the people who need etiquette the most. And I know why it's important because I've seen what it's done for my life.
Gotcha.
And so I can definitely, like, when people would come to speak to me as a kid, I'll be like, you don't know what I'm going through. You've never been what I've been through. You don't understand my struggle. And now I'm able to understand why I need certain skills and implement that. So I think that I can reach the audience who needs it the most because I can relate to them more than any other etiquette consultant can. And there are not a lot of etiquette consultants out here,
especially
that are brown and fabulous. Most of them look like European, older,
older white ladies is what you trying to say.
Etiquette it's in fashion, it's still in style, and I just want to reintroduce it to the 21st century.
So it was something that you said I want to go back to. You said they don't know your struggle. That's how you looked at them. Mm-hmm. Let's take this to the beginning. What's some of that look like that they don't know about? That you
Well, I had a tough upbringing. I was born on the west side.
Best side is actually
the west side is the best side.
Y'all know what time it is.
But we moved around a lot. My mom struggled with certain things. And I had to learn how to fend for myself at a very young age, to the point where I had my first apartment when I was like 17. I moved to Atlanta when I was 18. I had $40 to my name. I never knew anybody. I had a scholarship because I'm like, that's my only way I'm going to get out. But I went there. I built a business. I became successful all on my own. No help, no family, no support.
What kind of business?
Fashion design. It was called House of Kisses. If everybody in Atlanta is watching, they know House of Kisses. I designed for a lot of people. I don't like to name drop. Some people know who they are. But I designed for a lot of people, and I made a name for myself. I made something out of nothing. Right?
When did the etiquette come into play?
The etiquette came in. I'm like, do y'all want to hear the real story? I don't know if I'm ready to release the real.
So here's the thing.
Y'all want to know the real?
This is facts and raw. Where we keep it all the way real and raw. You dig what I'm saying?
I'm gonna try to keep this as real as I can.
Go for it.
It's straight to the point.
Okay, young lady.
So when I was doing House of Kisses, when I was running my fashion design business, I'm gonna make this quick. I met a guy. He was bad. He's a bad guy. As far as he was doing a lot of illegal things.
Illegal don't necessarily mean bad.
I got caught up with him. I don't think it was, it was bad. So I got caught up with him. I ended up doing time with him.
Whoa.
I did, but I actually didn't do anything wrong. We were in a racist county in Georgia, so the judge was like, it sounds like you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. But I actually did a whole year, and I was sent to Learendale State Prison. Yes, for something that I didn't do. I didn't have anything on in my system, in my car, on me. I didn't do anything. It's because I wouldn't tell them. I wouldn't tell them.
So you weren't snitching.
Basically, no, but I didn't know. They said, tell me where he gets his stuff from, his drugs. And I'm like, I didn't know he had drugs. Like, I don't know where he get it from, and I don't know. I didn't even know what's going on.
Hey, bogus.
And basically, the judge was like, it sounds like you were at the wrong place at the wrong time, but we can't just let you go because you've already done 11 months. Just give us 2 more months of your life.
Come on, man.
And we're gonna let you go. Listen. They said we're gonna expunge your record. It's gonna seem like this has never happened. to you. You're going to look back at this as if it never happened. But it's still in the newspapers. Mm-hmm. I was on the cover of a magazine. They tried to make me as a queen pin.
I mean, you know, but...
They tried to make it seem...
Right?
They tried to make it seem like I was supplying him.
But wait, did they expunge it?
That's crazy.
Yes, they did. Because right now, I am a program manager at a school. And
so they don't need to know all that.
Yeah.
But,
so I lost everything. Mm-hmm. Like, when I got out of prison. Before that, let me tell you, I was about to do... I was being endorsed by Fortune 500 companies. I was about to do a major fashion show with big people. Like I said, I just sent the email that morning to the attorney, confirming that I'm going to do this fashion show. That morning, and I'm just like, I thought it was a prank the whole time. I'm like, y'all got to let me go. But... long story short, when I got out, November 2nd, actually tomorrow's the anniversary.
Hey!
So
what you doing for it?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna tell my story. Maybe nobody knows this. Nobody knows this except for my close people.
And the Facts and Law family, y'all know. You know what I'm saying?
So I came back to Chicago with nothing. I had to move with some people. They treated me like I wasn't, but I forgive everybody. You know, you got to give love to get it, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, now my thing was, there's only one way but up. Like, I can create my life to be whatever I want it to be now. Like, I can be whoever in the world I want to be. So I'm like, what do I want to do with my life now, you know? And I had a lot of plans before. So while I was in there, when I was doing time, I was like making a plan of all the businesses I want to run, all the things I wanted to do. And this was not one of them. Mm. So when I joined, I came across the idea and I was like, no, I can't be an etiquette consultant because you got to be super proper. You got to be super stiff. You have to talk a certain way. You have to carry yourself a certain way. And when I started studying, I realized, actually, no. It's about being the best version of yourself. And then you have to make others feel comfortable around you. Mm-hmm. But if you're being all stiff and proper and like, you know, I'm not saying anything bad and looking at everybody crazy.
People get tired of your ass.
Yeah, so it's really about
this.
Right. It's about the different environments you're in. So it's about adapting to environments and making people feel comfortable around you. So I realized that my understanding of what etiquette was obscure. You know, it was wrong. And a lot of people's idea of what it is wrong. They think you're supposed to be like super stiff and, you know, not use slang and things like that. It just depends on the atmosphere you're in. So you need those tools for when you need them. So yeah, I was like, I can't do that. But
I like that. So you got a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? You got a good story to tell. You know, you should pen it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might read that. Or watch it.
That's right.
Or watch it.
I know. It might be a movie. Because it's more to the story.
I'm sure. We know you omitting a lot of the info. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But now, Chrisette, tell us about your journey. Give us a little bit about you.
Oh, my goodness gracious. My journey is very, very interesting. I was debating of whether I wanted to say this or not.
Right. Well, you got some, you know, you got something to top over here.
So say it.
Okay. All right. Well, my journey was gender-based, actually. I was one gender and I'm another.
Really?
What? Girl!
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So talk about that. That's
talk about it.
Keep it real.
Wow. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
It's the first time on Facts and Law.
Yeah, so I am a black trans woman, and I've been on hormones for only 5 years. A lot of people think that I've been on them longer, because, you know, I have great genes. My mom's gorgeous, but, you know. But it's only been 5 years. Mm-hmm. And my journey, I was very sheltered, in a good way. I was very protected from my family. I came out at like 16 as a gay male. Mm-hmm. And my mom was like, okay, that's, you know, it is what it is, that's fine. My mom and I are super close now that I have developed into the person I am now. So it's really, really special between me and her. And I was shy at the time growing up. And then when I got to high school, things came out a little bit more. And then I purchased Beyonce's third album. I am Sasha Fierce. I'm a huge Beyonce fan.
I mean,
okay, I'm a huge
everybody.
And that album
all the women
helped me catapult into who I am now because like at 16 I'm just figuring out and Single Lady came out and I did a whole dance and I'm just like
no, that's right.
this is me. This is yes. That.
I mean,
I
don't want to.
this is the hand.
I don't want to stereotype, but that's pretty. Everybody.
Yeah, it's pretty common, you know. And then I got to college, and then I'm just like, okay, I know what I like, but now, who am I really? Like, who is Chrisette? And then I did drag for the first time, and that was fun. It was wearing the different clothes and everything. But then I'm just like, it's more than that. It's the soul. It's the spirit. It's what I've been feeling since I was 9 years old. But I kept it hidden for so long because I didn't know how people were going to react to what I wanted to become when I was older. And then college years go by, and then I turned 26, and I'm like, you know what? It's time to hit up that HRT doctor. And if you don't know what HRT means,
I don't.
Hormone replacement therapy. And so I hit up my doctor. Her name is India Willis Jackson. She's amazing. She helped me my entire journey with medically transitioning, giving me the tools and tips needed to continue going forward. And body started changing. Everything started to change. I was going through a lot of hormonal changes. I still go through them because, you know, I have what I call a psychological mood set every month. It's obviously not equivalent to a woman's actual menstrual cycle, but with me, it's different. Like, I go through psychological things. Like, I will have a random mood swing out of nowhere.
Jesus.
And my my boyfriend, when I was on them maybe 2 years in, he was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Hello, it's the thing. Just let me have my moment." I was very moody for like 3 days,
So,
and that was fine.
so let me ask you. So, you say your boyfriend at the time.
Yeah. Did he know?
You were. Well, he obviously knew, right?
Yes, he did.
Right. So.
I told him, and he's actually.
Was
you want to go back? He did not know until I told him.
He didn't know what?
That I was trans at the time, because it was more of a why. Oh, you look good. What's your name? That type of situation. I told him.
So how did he? Was he your boyfriend first and then found out?
No.
Right. So.
No, he found out. It was more of a I'm somewhere and he saw me and he thought I was attractive and he wanted to know me.
Okay.
That's what I told him.
All right. And so.
As a straight
What is
man.
that? Why do we keep?
I don't know. We got.
Is it the battery or something?
I don't know.
I was saying, is that part of it?
No,
It's
it's
not.
not supposed to.
They keep catching me
Just
off
like that little
guard.
baby sound or whatever that was that came on that commercial. Is that?
It's plugged up. I mean,
Is the light on it? Because it might sound.
Is it blinking?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh wait, is it blinking? That means it's dying.
yeah.
That means
It must not be working.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's working, yo. We could cut it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So he was a straight. He's a straight man.
Yes.
Found you attractive. Found out, and it didn't deter him at all. Okay.
Because he said you're beautiful either way, and mind you, this happens a lot.
So, with that being said,
Yeah.
going back to what we were talking about, now it makes a bit more sense when you were talking about the relationship. And all that.
I was definitely dancing around it because
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it on film yet.
Well, I mean,
And I was
you know.
also waiting on, like, did I want to say it? So, no, like, if you want to know the real, like, how we first met, how we met is the truth. But he found out, okay, because we shared a kiss. It was a moment. It was like a Romeo and Juliet moment. We're walking in Hyde Park at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's really nice outside. I have a cute outfit. He has on a nice outfit. We're vibing together. I sang to him. He shed a tear because he fell in love with my singing voice. And then it was a kiss. And then I took him to the train station because he didn't drive at the time and went home. I told myself, girl, why did you do that? Like, no, you have to tell him.
So he didn't know before that kiss.
No one really knows until I say anything, but you know.
I'll keep it real. I didn't. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
thanks.
I did.
Either.
I really. That's it. I did.
Thank
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. And so when I told him, he was very disappointed, which I was not upset about it because I'm like, Chrisette, you know better than that, okay? Like, you just, it was a moment, you know? There's hormones and emotions, they all happened, and then boom, it was a shared kiss. And then he tried to throw the Bible in my face.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. So
Okay,
all of
that
that
makes
you did,
sense.
yeah.
So yeah, he threw the Bible in my face, and I'm just like, you gonna pray for me for what?
I'm gonna pray for
He
you.
was like, I'm just gonna pray for you, you know, bring you out of your demons, blah blah blah. And
But
I'm
my
like,
thing is,
"Sir."
at that point,
Yeah.
you're already invested, sir. What are you talking about? You think
Right.
she's gonna go backwards or?
And so then I just said, you know, we can cut off communication right then and there. And then the next day he hit me up. He's like, I still want to pray for you, but I'm curious to know what makes you you. And I'm like, why do you care? Like, we're not together. Like, that's why I said, when I said I did not like him at first, I did not. Because I'm like, look, you said what you said. I'm prepared to move on and go about my business, but you're hitting me up, being persistent.
I'm sorry. How did he say that? Because I didn't see nothing wrong with him asking, like, how did he say that? When is he saying like it's nasty?
No, it doesn't matter how he said it. I was already annoyed because I'm like, look, I already cut you
Because he
off.
pushed the Bible on him.
Oh, the
It was
Bible.
the Bible, and then when
right.
you said what you said, I already cut you off in my head. I'm
Okay.
like, you're done. Finito. It's over. So
I
why
thought
are
it
you
was
still
just
talking
like a
to
curious thing.
No, had he asked me that instead of throwing the Bible in my face, it would have been a different
cool.
story.
Okay.
And
I see what
so he was just so persistent on asking questions. And then he said he always had a curiosity, but he'll never do it because he wants kids. I'm like, okay, great. Go find your wife and child. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, go away. Why are you bothering me? And then it just kept going on and on for months of him wanting to talk to me still. And I'm just like, so do you like me or not? No, I'm just being curious. Nigga, you like me.
Yeah, that's
Okay, like stop.
that curiosity.
Sir.
Like stop.
Sir.
Like
Yeah.
please.
Right.
Like, I am not stupid.
Right.
Like, don't go at me. And then there was a day where we went to this place called Nando's.
Yeah.
Petty Petty?
Come
Come on now.
Everybody
Everybody knows
that
Nando's.
place.
I
Petty
love
Petty.
Nando's.
Right.
That chicken up.
And so I asked him, so is this a date? This is a friend date. I said, okay, dude.
So there go the friend shit. So
This is a
Everything's
friend
starting to come
date.
together.
and now it makes more sense now.
Yes.
Right. Now it
You
makes
don't
more
see-
sense.
Huh?
You gonna see this, man?
Yeah.
You should. I mean,
You ain't gonna get
shit.
mad, right?
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Okay, all right.
Look.
You don't care.
So with all that being said, so getting to that point, you said you knew at 9 years old. Take us
Yeah.
back then. What do you think? Tell us, how did you figure that out?
I just always felt this inner feminine energy that was not flamboyant, if that makes any sense. Because there's a difference between flamboyancy and femininity.
Yeah.
Flamboyancy, you know, there's the feminine gay guys that are just like, oh yeah, girl, you know, all of those
Over
things.
the top.
And
Over
that's
the top.
fine.
More feminine than a woman.
And
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's okay. And that is totally fine. No judgment here. Do you, boo boo.
I be judging because it annoys me. I'm like, no, I'm saying like when it's a man, it's like women don't even act like that. You dig what I'm saying? You overdoing it, bro. Like, relax.
Well,
You know what I'm
Sometimes they're
saying?
funny though, man.
Well, however, you know,
I'll be
you
laughing.
have to let people express themselves how they want to express
Yeah.
themselves. It can't be
Annoying.
overtly.
Yeah.
It can.
Yeah.
But, you know, for me, though, I never felt that way. I was never that type to be that flamboyant. I had just a natural feminine energy that flowed out of me when I was like 9, 10 years old.
What was the household like? Like around it? No, not necessarily happy, but like who were you interacting with as a youngster? You know what I'm saying? Like who was around? What were you seeing? What was that?
My mom. My mom was like my biggest champion. I've seen her all the time. Normal mom, household. She had a boyfriend. Debbie, piece of shit. He's dead. Whatever. Literally, he died like 14, 15 years ago.
What about your father?
My biological father. I actually just met him 2 years ago.
Okay.
That was a very interesting. We're jumping. We'll get to that part.
Yeah. You know, I'm just.
But
you know.
no, we'll save that one because that was an interesting reunion. Not a reunion, more like actually meeting him because I never met him. But the household was healthy. I saw my mom all the time just being the wonderful person that she is. And I emulated that. We have a lot of.
That's the word I was looking for. Because I was saying that in my head, like, that's what you emulated. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? And I think that may have something to do with the, just the natural feminine energy that you were feeling because you didn't really have anything else. You mentioned how her boyfriend was a dead, all that fucking.
Well, there was males in my life, like
but they weren't.
My grandfathers, they were active.
But were they the most important representation of a person that you were emulating your mother? Even though they were around, you weren't emulating them.
Realistically, though, even if they were around, I still would have emulated her at the end of the day, just because that's just who I was, and that's just what I've always felt. Even playing with toys, I've always had black Barbies. I had one white Barbie, but I threw her away. I had a black Barbie, loved it. Little black Cabbage Patch Kid doll. Like every video game that I play, I'm still a video game kid at the end of the day. Yes, like Lara Croft. I love Lara Croft. Chun-Li from Street Fighter. There is Soul Calibur. Every female character. That's just what I identified with and always had the most fun with.
Gotcha.
Mortal Kombat. I love
Sindel.
Sindel.
You think you were born this way?
Yes. I definitely do. A lot of people want to argue with that, but it's
I'm one of them.
It's facts. It's
How's it
psychological.
facts?
That's facts too. Check it out. See what he did there. Hey,
No,
see what I did?
I'm so I'm not like dead set on like when I have an opinion. If you can give me some evidence, some stats, some knowledge to back it up, then I can be like, okay. But as of right now, I don't believe people are born that way. Because I believe it's a behavior.
I feel like
as a person in that studies behavior, it's not a behavior.
Okay.
And that's why, and so that's something that, because I'll be honest, this is my first time even having an opportunity to have a conversation like this. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
But for me, I always, look at the upbringing. When I see, if you see a little boy and his biggest champion is his mother, he doesn't have like much else positive that he can take from, then you start to feel like that. And then the best things that you see around you are, like you said, you emulated your mother. You dig what I'm saying? So that puts me in a mind frame of thinking, well, that's where it begins. You know what I mean? I don't think it starts in the womb. I don't think you are born that way. Just from my limited knowledge on it, from my own personal opinion, I think that it's more so when you are conditioned to only see one thing as the positive, you lean towards that positive. You dig what I'm saying? And then you'd be surprised.
If you think about it, a lot of men that were raised by single moms have wives of their own and kids.
Correct.
And so, because a lot of people, because I've had conversations about this before on another pod show a long time ago.
No.
Excuse me. Another show.
Podcast.
Or podcast. Okay,
this
this
is the only pod show. You feel me? But yeah, keep going.
I've had another conversation about this on a podcast.
Okay. There we go. You know what I'm saying?
And it was a very heated discussion because I told him, listen, a man can be raised by a single mom and still end up getting married, having kids. Yeah. So it doesn't matter who is in the household. Now, what does matter is how you're treated in the long run. Because we're going to circle back to meeting my dad for the first time. My dad left when I was like 6 months old. I met him at the time I was like 29, 2 years ago. And it was a very tearful reunion. Never met the man. We had a long 6-hour conversation of what happened. Why were you a hoe?
Wait.
He was a hoe.
Oh, he was a hoe.
Right.
I was like, wait, who asked that? I'm like, what?
Nah.
Like, I'm just saying. Okay.
I have 5 sisters, different moms. So that's why I call them. And he admitted he was a hoe.
I mean,
but I'm
gonna keep it real. Men can't really be hoe. Whatever. Well, that's another.
Yeah, that's another conversation.
Keep going. Oh, we got time. We got time. We got time. We got time. We got time.
Okay. So he asked me.
Yeah, you're fine.
He asked me. What did he ask me? He said, "So what happened?" What do you mean, Father? What do you mean? What happened? He was like, "How did you become you?" I'm like, I think you became you because I wasn't in your life.